more than one man. Go ahead.
It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned, with Yahushua 1,000 years.
It said they lived and reigned with Yahushua for 1,000 years. All right? Yep.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yeah, you had a precept box? All right, bring it on out.
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Okay. You got anything, or you got something else? All right, go ahead.
Psalms chapter 122 and 5. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David.
Now let's go back to this article. Read on.
It says, notice too, unlike all the deeply flawed, humanly devised and operated empires before it, God's empire is not left to human beings to govern. This final empire is divinely governed, which means that in every way its quality, its leadership, its laws and culture and conduct of its citizens is far superior to every human kingdom that came before it. You can learn more about the kingdom by requesting a free copy of The Wonderful World Tomorrow, what it will be like. Finally, notice when this heavenly kingdom will be established on earth, Daniel says that in the days of these kings, or at the time of the feet of iron and miry clay, God will establish his fifth and final world ruling empire. Talk about an inspiring message of clarity and hope. Keep watching Europe, and as you do, always remember, the more Europe takes on the futures of clay and iron, the closer we are to the establishment of God's kingdom on earth.
Like he really thinks, like he's looking for. Give me Amos 5 and 18.
Right.
Yeah. That's what these Edomites have in their mind. That's what their plan is. Their plan is that they're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. They're gonna be on top of Jake all over again. That Caesar Borgia is supposed to be Christ sitting on the throne, and the Most High is gonna look like the guy in one of the Star Trek movies where Captain Kirk met the Most High and cursed his ass out. You Edomites are a bunch of goddamn clowns, man. And now now when they showed Captain Kirk actually met the Most High, they showed you that the Most High had white hair, but it wasn't woolly. And he cursed out Captain Kirk, cursed out the Most High. And then the Most High supposedly threw lightning bolts at him, and this guy was dodging the damn lightning bolts, man. You Edomites are a bunch, in the fullness of his sufficiency. That's mockery, man. Mockery is when you put up images of, matter of fact, give me Galatians 6 and 7, and look up the word mock and go to the key word, then go to Job 20, and I believe that's the 22nd verse. Because the mockery is talking about the very day that you set up the images to the Renaissance. That was your mockery. So when you go to Revelation, the 20th chapter, when it says you deceived the nations, how did you deceive the nations? You took down the image of the Most High being black, his son being black or dark skin or brown skin or whatever, the Israelites being dark skin, the angels being dark skin, and then you destroyed those images through a term called iconoclasm, and then you put up your images. That's when you started to mark, but it goes back further than that. When you go back to the time of Antiochus, his line, the Seleucid line, they took the images of the Jake and the law, and they put images of themselves. You even got the Queen of England. She thinks she's the direct descendant of King David, man. She thinks she's the fulfillment of Genesis, the 49th chapter, where it speaks about the scepter and all that. Go ahead.
First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48, and laid open the book of the law. Start at 47. Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Right, but they really fulfilled that really during the time of the Renaissance. All right? Now where we at? Right, go to Mark.
Yeah, in the book of Galatians 6 and 7, the Greek word there for mark is moktarizo, which means to turn up the nose or snare at, to mock, deride. And down here it says to turn up the nose or snare at, to mock, deride. They give you a bunch of scriptures.
Right, that's what you did. You turn up your nose to the black, so-called black image of Christ, and you did that by putting up a white image. All right, the Job 20 verse 22, and his sufficiency. Go ahead.
Job chapter 20 verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, the wicked right there is talking about us, the Israelites, and the poor nations coming up against you. All right, the laborers. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, in the book of Job, 20 and 22, the word there for sufficiency, when you click on it, is sapak, which means hand clapping, mocking, mockery, scorn, dubious.
Yeah, so to make mockery, man. So how did you make mockery? You made mockery by deceiving the people and saying that you were the people of the Lord and that the Heavenly Father is a white man. That's why the average crack out there says he's not racist, but in his heart, he thinks he's better than you. He thinks he deserves more than what you get. When he gets a job, if both of y'all are doing the same job, he thinks he should get more money. Like, what business do you have getting all that type of money? You don't know what to do. That's how this cracker thinks, man. But he's a slick devil, because he'll show you through his actions that he hates you, but he'll smile in your face and say he's not a racist. That's how this devil operates. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 73 verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
That's right. They're going against that. How are they speaking against the heavens? By taking down the true images of what the Lord looked like and putting up images of himself. You got something else?
Yeah. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 5 and 6. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
And how'd you do that? By defacing the images. So you devils got a lot to pay for, man. All right?
Yeah. This is the book of Psalm 36 and 1. The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart, that there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes, until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He have left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. That's the iconoclasm. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. And that all describes the so-called white man.
Yeah, it all points to you, man. You know, the evidence is overwhelming, man, that you are the man that got to get a foot up in your ass. Go ahead.
This is back on page 25 of the Trumpet. It says, he was right. Notice what the late Herbert W. Armstrong wrote in 1956 about this final resurrection of the Roman Empire. It will possess greater military might by far than the Rome of old, but it will also inherit fatal weaknesses. Prophecy symbolizes this admixture of never equaled military might and unprecedented weakness with the apt phrase, iron mixed with miry clay. The European nations will unite militarily, but they are suspicious and envious of each other. They hate one another.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. So he's basically telling you straightforward that the EU is the ancient Roman Empire, pagan Rome. He said Holy Roman Empire. It's actually the pagan Roman Empire, because the Holy Roman Empire was set up by Jakes, starting with Constantine the Great. Those are Israelites. You know, prior to that, you had Edomites, going back to Julius Caesar, Augustus Caesar, Tiberius, Nero, and so forth. Those are actual Edomites, all right? So this is the resurrecting or the reincarnation of that Roman Empire back in the form of the EU. But he didn't mention anything about America, because America is part of the ancient Roman Empire, even though it's on the separate from the European continent, the continent of Europe, and it's over there in the Americas. That spirit is over there, because when the New World was established, when Christopher Columbus came to the so-called New World, they came from Europe. So basically, you expanded your kingdom, your empire, to the other side of the world. So the Roman Empire became a world empire, because the ancient Roman Empire didn't have power over the tribes on the western side of the earth. So the fulfillment of the Roman Empire really came in this time. We're living in the time of the Roman Empire, the last leg of the Roman Empire, the height of the Roman Empire. But now, like I said, he doesn't mention anything about America being a part of it. America's not even mentioned, period. Like America doesn't exist. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you that America is a part, connected to the EU and NATO. NATO is connected to the EU, and America is connected to NATO. So that makes them one system. Here you go, Art.
All right, we have a list of countries here. I'm in a web page called European countries, and it says over here, it says member states of the EU.